Sam, what do we have and what are we doing?
So my dad had a bunch of, or not a bunch, two big air conditioners that were sitting out on a property that we own out here. It's out here because it's been sitting for a decade and there's like rat shit and I'm sure all sorts of other detritus and horror in it. Basically, it's going to turn on and then press a dead rat carcass through the grate for its first startup. Hopefully it starts.
All right, attempt 2. This is the second AC. Oh God!
Every now and again, a little fleck of something hits my hand.
That's gross.
That's actually blowing cool air.
Let me feel. Oh wow, yeah. This is exciting. So we did it really stupid, but it's too hot. This is what it's come down to. Just throwing it down on the floor. We're using James's tiny house prototype wall to close off the rest of the garage. So I'm really curious what it looks like from outside. It's probably gonna be really, really stupid. That looks really, really stupid. This is our lives. Alright, we're back from Blade Show. Things have been a little bit like a shit show. We're trying to install the AC that you saw. It's still on the floor. My phone broke, so we have to use this thing to film stuff. I need to pay bills, so we're working on a simpler knife that I'm not gonna, rush and try to do something crazy with. So this is a knife for a friend. Also, just kidding. This isn't the real video. So this is a knife for a friend. It's gonna be pretty straightforward. I've already done the spine and the choil. We're gonna do an experimental finish on it. I wanna do a acid etched tumbled finish. So I don't wanna be hand sanding all the blades from now on, just some of them. It's just very time expensive and I don't wanna do that for all the knives. So this is gonna be an experiment to get a nice working finish on it. What else was I talking about? This is like one of the funniest things on my property. I bought the tumbler from Harbor Freight like a month ago, and it's so loud that I had to put it out here. It's so loud, I could barely hear anything. I have to make sure I don't cut my hand wide open. So that's really cool. That's pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. I would call that a success. I was scared that the edge was going to be a little bit too thin. It was basically almost a zero edge. I didn't know how it was going to behave with the abrasives in the tumbler, but I mean, touch it up a little bit and I think it's going to be pretty good. On the left is a standard hand finish knife, hand sanded to a satin 600 grit, polished spine, polished choil. This one on the right went straight from the disc grinder at 600 grit, which doesn't take that long. Once you do the rough grind and flatten it out anyways, the rest is pretty straightforward. So straight from the disc into the sandblast, etched, tumbled. So I'm extremely happy with that finish. That is exactly what I wanted. It's just so cool. That knife with the stonewash finish is actually done. We're gonna go deliver it right now. So the guy who's getting it, he is one of my good friends. He's the owner of a fantastic barbecue place in town. He's like the greatest kind of fan you can ask for. He follows all my stuff, he comments on everything, he talks about my stuff to everybody. He's always there, and like whenever I talk about like struggles or not being on top of my game, he's pretty much always commenting my stuff. He's like, "Hey man, you got this." And I can't ask for like a better friend that, you know, like is super supportive of what I do. It's kind of awesome. He actually doesn't know he's getting this knife. So his wife got in touch with me a while back and she's like, "Hey, can we make a knife? Can we make something happen?" And this guy works hard. He hustles. And so I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So yeah, he doesn't know he's getting the knife, and we're gonna go deliver it right now. Hello. Here's something for you.
I'm a little confused. I didn't order a knife.
It's yours.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
it is.
This is my knife.
It is your knife.
Seriously. Did you do this?
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, thank you so much.
Lindy, I just got a downwind knife. Really?
Fucking cool.
Fuck yeah, it's cool.
That's fucking cool. I like that.
It's a fucking downwind knife, dude.
We still have the catering. We gotta get out.
Oh, sorry.
So this thing is freaking out. I think this light's about to just die. It's flickering on and off. It's probably about time to say goodbye. I'm gonna keep using it until it dies. She's dead, Jim.